morning, welcome back to the channel. If you are one of the solid 31 subscribers that I've got, then nice to see you again. Anyway, we're in Felbridge today. We've got an interesting one, something quite dirty actually. Hopefully it's straightforward, but I always say it's going to be straightforward and it never actually is. So anyway, let me show you what we're working with. So this is very nice actually. It's going to be getting sold soon, put on the market, so the owners want to spruce it up, make it worth a bit more just for when the new potential buyers come and see it. But an interesting blocked paving out the front here. Can't really call it a driveway, but they do put cars on it. So we've got this to deal with. It's not in a great condition, I can't lie. I mean, there's a lot of growth, a lot of weeds, some quite heavy staining as well. So we're working with this today. The windows are also going to be getting a spruce down because, spruce up rather, but I mean, look at that grime. I did say to get the gutters done, but they didn't seem that bothered, so it is what it is. But I'll do the frames around it anyway. That door looks like it needs doing. I've got some really nasty stuff on these windows. So yeah, anyway, we're dealing with this. There's a little bit over here too, which is it just looks like concrete really. It's not really anything, so that car will be moved. Don't really know how well that's going to come out. I'll get a picture of it before and after anyway, so you can see, but that's what we're dealing with. So once again, nice little patio out the front, I guess is probably the best way to call it. And we're working again. Look at all that. Blimey. So then we've got all of this to do, all of this to do. This door, give that a wipe down, because again, nasty. Come around here, get attacked by this. Ow, always fun. And then this be the back patio, which the pointing actually looks to be intact, which is really good. Really good. You don't often see that. People don't seem to actually care for it very much. Some little slabs there. Also got to move all this stuff, which is a bit of a pain, but again, lots of windows around the back. Got a window up there too. There's a lot on this place. I mean, look at those solar panels. That could be used doing as well, but again, you know, customer wants, we'll do what the customer needs. So yeah, that's where we're looking. I think it will come up really nicely, to be honest. I mean, I've got no idea what the colour is, but you can kind of see that under here it looks a bit, I don't know, pinky ready. Maybe that's a different tile that was put in slightly after the rest of them, because they all look to have like a bit of a grey colour to them, if you can call grey a colour anyway. But yeah, so that's what we're working with. Hopefully today we won't have any annoying neighbours. I doubt it, because we're in the middle of nowhere, because this is Felbridge. I mean, look at this. Just a huge empty field. So yeah, with any luck it should go quite straightforwardly. If not, I'll be covered in mud in a bit, but that's the life we lead, isn't it? So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Back, muddy again. The van got a bit muddy, so I had to spray it down, but we're looking good. So this is where we are. It's a bit pulled in there, I'll just boot that off in a minute. But wowcha, look at the colour difference on the front of that. It's almost like it hasn't been cleaned in like 40 years, which is exactly what it was. But either way, that is massive difference. Massive. So what I'm going to do is put some hypo on there now and fire up the old X-Jet, which is in here. I mean, admittedly, I don't really like using the extra, but my backpack broke the other day, so I don't really have much of a choice. Unfortunately, I seem to have lost the red tip in the extra, which is to give you a 20:1 ratio on your chemical mix. So I'll probably have to order a new one of that, but this is what an extra looks like. If you don't know what an extra is, it's basically a way of spreading chemicals. So this tube-like thing here will sit in the bottom of that 25-litre barrel of hypo, and you connect it to the end of the pressure hose, fire up the machine, and spray it around. So hopefully it gets all foamy. Hopefully it looks pretty good. I've got some Pure Surf Boost in there from Pure Seal as well, somewhere in the abyss of my van. So doing that, if I could stop flipping the camera now. Anyway, I'll be doing that in a sec, and then letting that dwell for sort of 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes, depending on how well I get around the back, because I'll try and crack on with the back whilst that's dwelling. And then, yeah, go from there. Me again. Forgot to mention this. So when you're spreading hypo, you need one of these. It's an ABEC P3 filter mask, so I believe. Basically what it does is it just filters out all the toxins that comes from the sodium hypochlorite, because this stuff can be really nasty on your lungs if you breathe in too much of it. You shouldn't be breathing any of it. So I've seen some people wearing them, some people don't, each to their own. I mean, it's PPE at the end of the day, so if you want to protect your lungs, go for it. If you don't, you know, it's on you guys. But anyway, got my barrel of hypo down there. Gonna mix in some Pure Surf Boost, which is the surfactant which makes it go all nice and sticky, and yeah, I'm gonna go from there. Still have a very quick video to show you chemicals on the surface. So that hypo will just kill any organic life basically. It's on that surface there. Let it dwell for say 45 minutes and then just rinse it off, let it dry, and then I'll put some sand on it later on. So yeah, just gonna head round to the back now and crack on around there. Back again, a bit muddy. It's like it's a mess over where I was, which is possibly me. Don't think it was me. It's fine, I need to rinse off the hypo anyway, so that's still all on there. Just give you a little update on the back. So turboed it all. It's looking a lot cleaner. Again, it's just so much foliage around, it's almost impossible, but oh, there we go, look at that. Completely transformed. I mean, I'm still gonna put some hypo down. Could be cleaner, but then again, this is like a 100-year-old house, so well, maybe not 100 years, but you get the idea. So yeah, we're looking good. Get some hypo on it. Rinse down the hypo in the front, and yeah, we're all good. Update, here we are. Use the fan jet on that because I don't want to turbo it just in case it blasts away. There's no drainage, so I'm just going to wait till that water goes and then just sweep off that mud. This is being rinsed down, looking good. Probably won't get sanded today because it's just not going to dry because it was raining like 10 seconds ago. And then round here Hypo's down. Just letting it dwell, letting it do its thing. As you can see, all over that patio. So it should be sizzling away, killing any nasty organic life form on the surface. And then we'll rinse that away, and then we've just got to do the windows and maybe sand today. Let's see if it dries out, but I think we're looking pretty good. Hi, once again, final video of the day. Show you where we're at. So, back has been cleaned, hypoed, rinsed. Looks a lot better than it did to begin with. That's for sure. Especially considering it hasn't been cleaned in like, I don't know, 40 odd years or whatever. So this is the side. Oh, can't do that. Here's the side. And I'll bring you right back round to the front, which definitely looks like the best as far as I'm concerned, especially in comparison to how it was. It's not quite perfect. Obviously it still needs to be sanded, but hasn't really dried out properly yet. So I'll just pop round in the morning and do that. That'll make things a lot more straightforward. Shouldn't take too long. Done most of the windows too. Got to do the windows in the back, but there's some dirt left on the sills that I didn't quite get to, so I've got to get rid of that dirt in the corner over there as well. But other than that, back in the morning, shouldn't take too long. Finish that all off, and that'll be it. I can round off the video tomorrow, and hope you enjoyed. So if you did like the content, and yeah, like, share, subscribe. If you didn't like the content, then thanks for watching.